In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to record songs with my Ableton Live 12 song template. This video is going to be for everyone who's an artist, maybe doesn't know the most music production, but still wants to record their songs in Ableton. This template makes it really easy, so I'm just going to walk you through how to do it. I know a lot of artists get their beats from YouTube, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I download the beats and find the BPM and whatnot. So I've got a beat pulled up here. In order to download it, I'm going to right click. I'm going to hit copy video URL here. Next, I'm going to open a new tab. I've got this already set up for myself here, but open this website called 4K Download. And then I'm going to go ahead and click and right click and paste. Now we've got that video URL in here, but we don't want to download the video part. We just want the audio part. So we're going to click this little drop up here and select MP3. Next, we can hit download, close that extra window. And then we scroll down, and here is our download. So we click download here, close this extra window, and then up here in this little drop down here where it has the arrow pointing into the box is going to be all of your downloads. The download will pop up here. We're going to then open a new tab and go to Tempo Finder. This website is called TuneBat. It's going to analyze the audio of your track and tell you what the BPM is. And here the BPM, or beats per minute, pops up as 80. So 80 beats per minute. It also gives you the key D major. And from here, we're going to open up our Finder, go to Downloads, and drag the beat into the session here. And I dragged it into the beat track here. It's an audio track. You want to drag it into an audio track. Now, from this point, we could record, but it won't be in time. For example, I'll turn the metronome on and show you how the metronome in the project of Ableton's tempo doesn't align with the tempo of the instrumental we just downloaded. So here, I'm turning on the metronome. It just lit up orange because it's on now. And you can hear how the metronome is not aligning with the beat of the instrumental. So we're going to need to fix this, and you're going to have to do this pretty much every time. So in order to fix this, what we're going to do is we're going to set the tempo of the project to the tempo that the instrumental was, which we got from that website TuneBat. Remember, the tempo of this track here was 80 beats per minute. We're going to come up here to the top left-hand side of the screen, and we're going to click on this number here, and we're going to type in 80. And now your project is set to the tempo of the audio file. And since we've downloaded this audio file from YouTube, it downloads with a little bit of silence at the very beginning of the file. So we want the metronome to align perfectly with the beat itself. So in order to fix that, just hold Command and scroll up on the mouse, and you'll see the little bit of silence at the beginning of the file here. So what we'll want to do is highlight that silence, hit delete on my keyboard. That gets rid of it, and then we'll click on the top of this audio file here. You'll see a hand pop up, and then you'll just click and drag so that it aligns with a whole number in the project. Right now it's number 9. But just make sure it aligns with a whole number, preferably a whole number that is in alignment with, one of the changes of dark gray to light gray colors here. So like it could be here or it could be here. Just make sure that it's in alignment with a whole number. And so now I'll play the beat for you, and you'll hear it's in alignment with the project. Cool, so we've got our instrumental all lined up. Everything's good to go. Our delays and our reverbs will all be on time. So the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to just start recording our vocals. In order to do that, we'll want to come over here to the right-hand side of our screen and click on this little white dot here. This is going to arm our track to record. So now the microphone is hot and the signal is incoming to this lead vocal track here. I'm going to go ahead and disarm the piano up here. So now the only thing that's armed to record is this lead vocal track. And I've got my key number 3 on my keyboard mapped to start recording. So in order to record, I just hit the number 3 on my keyboard and it automatically starts recording. Another really cool hidden feature in Ableton that I have found online is called Enable Arm on Selection. So watch this. When I select this other lead vocal track here, it automatically arms it to record. Makes for super fast recording. So if I'm recording a song and I have a line here, and then I want another line that goes under it, you can easily switch between the two. This is just an example, but you can easily switch between the two, and if you have an idea that pops into your head right away, it makes it super easy to just click on the track and hit 3 and just record it. Real quick, if you don't know how to do this feature, all you have to do is this. Open up your Finder, go into your username. Here you're gonna hit Command-Shift-Dot. And that's going to open up all these extra folders. And here under Library, we're going to go to Preferences. And we're going to find the version of Live 12 that we are using. And under this Live 12 document, we're going to create a text document. And you're going to name it Options Text, as you can see here. In this Options Text document, here I've got 2 modifications. All you have to do is type -enable arm on selection, exactly how it is. I think it's even case sensitive, so make sure you're doing the uppercases in the right order here. Enable arm on selection. I also have another one called show device slots. Honestly, I don't even know what that one is anymore, so it's probably not that useful. But once you have that options.txt document, text document in your version of Live, it's going to hack into Ableton and it's going to give you this feature. It's really cool. But from here, I mean, say you've got these lead vocal tracks and, at this point, say I want some background vocals. Well, from here, you can click on the track here in this green space. You can hit Command D, and then it will automatically duplicate the track. It'll also duplicate any audio files you have on that track, but you can just highlight those and delete those. And then if you want, say, a background vocal group, you can do Command G, and that will create another group in itself, which you can hit Command R to rename and say BG Vox for background vocals. And then we can just go ahead and, pan these around and whatnot so that they're all spacious and you get that super loud and thick vocal. And then you can turn it down or, put plugins on the entire group if you want to make it sound a little more, together and compressed. But that's all you really have to do as far as the recording side of things. One thing you're going to want to make sure you do before you leave this session is hit Command, Shift, and S. And that is going to make sure that the project saves itself. Now make sure to save your project in the correct folder you would like it in, and give it a name that you're going to remember. So we're going to say this is and now our project is named, and when we track it out, it'll have that same name. In order to hear your song on your phone or in your car, you're going to want to track it out or bounce it. In order to do this, what we're going to want to do is come up to this song section and then highlight the entire section of our song. And then from here, we're going to click Command-Shift-R. It'll pull up this window. Just make sure that the render track says main and make sure that it's an MP3 if you're recording a demo, because that's just a smaller file size, easier to send to people. From there, you're just going to hit export. It'll ask you where you want to export it to, and then you'll be good to go from there. You can send the song to yourself or send it to your friends, go listen to it in your car, and see how it sounds. Other than this, y'all, I'm going to have the file for downloading this template in the description, and if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'll link my Instagram in the description as well, and you can also just leave a comment. And also, what other videos would you all want to see? I'm planning on doing a studio tour video, but anything else you all want to see, just drop in the comments. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.